Hey everybody, my name is Brandon. Welcome back to Cinefessions, where we talk all things media. And today we are talking video games, specifically a stack of Xbox 360 games that I've picked up. I want to say recently, but really this has been since the beginning of the year here. And I also actually have an Xbox Series X game I'm going to throw in this video just because I don't know where else to put it. These are the last of the video games I've purchased recently, but the Xbox Series X game just came out, so I wanted to include it in today's video. But anyway, we have 9 titles in total to get through, so let's not waste any more time at all. Let's dive right into my Xbox 360 video game haul. So let's start off with the lone Xbox Series game that is in today's haul, and this is Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4. This is, of course, the remake that just came out of these two games, and I absolutely loved 1 and 2. I played through both games there and really had a great time with that. Of course, I played all these when I was younger, but 3 and 4 is a little different because I never really played Tony Hawk's 3 or 4 growing up too much. I played 1 and 2 super hard, and then kind of skipped 3 and 4 a little bit and went straight to Tony Hawk's Underground, which, I mean, I love Tony Hawk's Underground. I hope that's where these remakes go next because I love that series. But yeah, I'm excited to try this out and see how it is. Actually, I should say that I did try this out. You can see my copy is still sealed, but turns out this is actually a day one Xbox Game Pass game as well, and I'm currently subscribed to Game Pass, so I have downloaded it, and I did do just like a real quick level on it just to try it out, but I've not gotten into the story mode yet, so that is the next step. But yeah, looking forward to continuing playing this one. This is Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4 for Xbox Series X. I might as well knock out the only other sports game in this video today, and that's a traditional game. This is Madden 2009. So this is the special collector's edition of this. I did own this one previously, but it was in a fake case, and it didn't have everything that this has. So I actually sought this one off of eBay, and I'm really happy to have it in full now. So you can see on the inside, we have Madden 09, but what's really cool about this release is that it also includes NFL Head Coach 09, which is just really fun. So on top of that, we also get a bonus disc included there. So yeah, just tons of stuff in here. You can see both the NFL Head Coach 09 manual and the Madden 09 manual are included here. A little timeline of the Madden games up to that point. So this is just a cool release. As someone who is a big sports fan and somebody who owned this game in this version back in the day when it was brand new, I mean, this was just one I wanted to add back to the collection because I'm a huge sports game fan. So happy to have this one in the collection. I have all of the Maddens, I think, from the like PS3 360 era on. So yeah, just very happy to have this one in the collection. This is Madden 09, the Collector's Edition. Next up, we get into the first-person shooter genre, which is one of my favorites as well. This is Borderlands, the Game of the Year edition, and this one was really cheap at Disc Replay, so I picked this up. I've heard great things about the Borderlands games, but I have never really spent any significant amount of time with them, and I wanted to start with the original. I do have the Handsome Collection, I think it's called, on either Xbox Series or PS4, I don't remember, but that one I think has Borderlands 2, so I needed the first one. So that's why I ended up grabbing this. Hopefully this one will be as good as everyone says it is. This is Borderlands, the Game of the Year edition. So this next one is actually a third-person shooter, but it is a superhero-esque game. I found Crackdown for a good price. This was one that I had on my list to find because I never played it too much when it first released. Obviously, this was a big one for the Xbox 360 back in the day, so of course I played a little bit of it, but I just don't remember too much of it. So I wanted to go back to this world and revisit it and just see how they handled the superhero mechanics. I've read a lot of great things about this recently, and so on top of the original, I also grabbed Crackdown 2, the sequel. Now I know there is a third one, and I might own that one on Xbox. I just don't recall at this point, but I didn't have these two, so had to add them to the collection, and happy to have both of the first two Crackdown games in the collection now. So hopefully I will enjoy these when I get around to them. I love that superhero style game. I was just watching a video recently about like non-traditional superhero games. These were highlighted on there. Infamous is another one that I absolutely love. So yeah, I'm excited to play these. We have Crackdown and Crackdown 2.
And the agency tower is smoldering rubble.
It's gonna be like this.
Barrels like this are highly explosive, Agent.
I know I've talked about it before in a video game haul, but I love the idea of RPGs. I just don't actually sit down and play them too often, and this is one that I hope I will actually try out. Dragon Age Origins. So I think I owned this one digitally back in the day, but I don't know for sure, and I always like to have it physical if I can. So I decided to pick this one up, a really good price on it. I don't even think I've mentioned it, but all of these are complete with the manuals if they came with a manual. That's pretty much the only way I'm trying to buy video games these days, which is complete. So yeah, these ones all are complete, which is great. But this is supposed to be just one of the best RPGs out there, one of the best Dragon Age games out there. So looking forward to checking it out finally after all of these years. This is Dragon Age Origins.
Very well, it shall be done. I shall do as you say. Very well, I shall do as you say. It shall be done. I shall do very well, as you say. It shall be done.
Going back to those big open world games that don't get too much bigger than Just Cause 2, which I hear is just one of the largest open worlds you can play. And I was really wanting to try out one of the Just Cause games, and so I was Googling like what's the best of the bunch, and Just Cause 2 ended up as like the top recommendation for the best in the series. So had to pick it up, and excited to give it a try. I love open world games. Obviously I like first person shooters, third person shooters. That's kind of my thing, along with sports titles. So Just Cause 2 should be right up my alley. Looking forward to checking out this one. Let me know if there's another one in the series that you think is better. Maybe I'll try that one as well. But for now, I have Just Cause 2. You can tell I was going on an RPG kick for a while there, so I also picked up The Witcher 2, Assassins of Kings, the Enhanced Edition. So this is another one that is just supposed to be excellent. Yes, I do have Witcher 3. No, I have not tried that one yet, which I definitely need to do, but I figured I would go back to number 2 first and try that one. I've heard that's a really great starting place. The Witcher, I believe, is just a little bit older, so the mechanics are a little clunkier from what I've read, but this one is supposed to be just a wonderful game as well, along with number 3. So yeah, this one should be cool, and this is a big one. It's got, you know, a real heavy manual in it, which is cool, and then it has the 2 discs as well, so in really good shape, which makes me very happy. This is The Witcher 2, Assassins of Kings, the Enhanced Edition.
Yeah!
And last but not least today, I'm actually going to go back to the Xbox. I totally forgot I had an original Xbox game in here, but this is the Platinum Hits edition of Fable: The Lost Chapters. this is one I've been meaning to track down for quite a while. I know there is Fable Anniversary Edition on the 360, but that one is notably more expensive, and so I wanted to get this one in the physical form, the Lost Chapters, and I can play this one. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm fairly certain I can play this one all the way up on my Xbox Series X due to backwards compatibility. So looking forward to playing this. I've actually not played the original. I've played and beaten Fable 2, and I loved that game so much. I had such a great time with it, and I hear that the Lost Chapters is a very good version of the original game as well. So looking forward to this one too. This one should be a lot of fun, and this is an RPG. It's more of an action RPG, so it's more likely that I'll actually get around to this one sometime in the next few years here, but we will see. Looking forward to checking it out once I do get around to it. This is Fable, The Lost Chapters for the Xbox, and that's going to be the last one in today's video.
Use your stick.
All right, so there we have it. 9 more titles for the physical video game collection, which fortunately has not been growing too much over the past month or so here. I really shifted my focus from video games early in the year to graphic novels or comic books in the latter stages here. And right now I'm not buying a whole lot. Obviously new releases and things like that, but I've slowed down quite a bit, which is a very good thing, especially given that it's July and the Criterion Collection sale is still going strong. So you'll see another haul from that in the coming days here. But anyway, I want to hear from you guys down in the comments below. What video games have you found recently? Anything good worth talking about? Anything you might recommend based on what I have here? I would love to hear any and all of your thoughts down in the comments below, so thank you so much for that support. As always though, thank you guys so much for making it to the end here, and before I let you go, I'll just encourage you all to consume some media today. Thanks again for watching, and I will catch you all next time.